Good morning, YouTube. As promised, I did a little bit of research and I found out when the first pharmaceutical company was formed, it was actually in Germany, called Merck, or Merrick, or Merck. There was no I or Y, but so that was in 1668. So if you think about it and you do, you connect the dots throughout time, you'll see that throughout time, from 1668 on, there was, influence from a pharmaceutical company on how world events transpired. And if you look at all like major events from that day on, you can see that there was a lot of medical issues happening. So it is my guess and theory. It gets pretty confusing going through all the information. I spent quite a while doing this, a lot of free time looking through this stuff, and it just gets jumbled up. So I've kind of just put together my own little opinion. I think, back in those days, I don't believe they intended ill upon people. I honestly think they were still in the mindset of helping people. But I think it very quickly was evident that lots of money was to be made in that field. And of course, as we all know, what happens with money, there's there's a need for it, there's a want for it, a greed for it. And I think over the years, they're saying, well, hey, we made this much money putting out medications that are actually good for people. How much more money can we get if we put out medications that, well, we say are good for people? While we're on the subject, why don't we drum up new, let's say, ailments for people, and then create a wonder drug for it. And this also goes, and this links up with, you look back in the old days in America, cocaine was prescribed for toothaches. You think about that, got a toothache? Toothache? What toothache? And as we know, of course, with extended cocaine use, your teeth actually rot. Go figure. There's your money. But, of course, as we also know, that shit's mighty expensive. So I don't think it was taken off the market because the governments were worried about people being addicted to it, because as we can see, government don't give a shit if you're addicted or not. I think it was just costing them too much to buy it. And as a weight loss substitute, housewives back in the 40s and 50s were issued the wonder drug methamphetamine for weight loss and energy gain. Of course, we also know in World War II, German military soldiers were given methamphetamines to stay awake. And there's also the story, I don't know if you ever heard of it, look it up, this is crazy. A Finnish military guy, a ski patrol, one of the guys in there was on the run. Him and his team were being attacked. They were on the run. He was on skis, and he went to take one methamphetamine pill, and because it was cold and he was scared, adrenaline pumping, he accidentally dumped the whole bottle into his hand. So not wanting to waste it, I think it said something like 12 pills or some shit like that, like way. What it described was 90 milligrams, whereas 200 milligrams is lethal. So he was that close, and apparently he just went day and night, to the point where they couldn't understand what he was saying, because meth heads, they fucking tweak out. But it's a very interesting story. You should check that out. Finnish ski patrol methamphetamine. Just look that up, man. That's a hell of a video. I was very entertained. That dude was like I don't even. It was fucking crazy. It's pretty crazy. But anyway, let's get back to the task at hand. Um, so, you look at, like I said, housewives were issued methamphetamines for weight loss and depression and energy gain. Cocaine for toothaches. You look at that, and it was like, it was already happening. It was already happening back then. And now you fast forward to today, and you look at like what the new thing is now is psychotropics and neural brain mental things. That's their big thing. They're trying to diagnose. Remember when it was ADHD? Everyone had ADHD, and then now it's autism. They're trying to say everybody's fucking autistic. Everyone's got mental problems. And then you just look it up for yourself. I would rather you guys look it up for yourself rather than me just tell you. Look at how much money those serotonin and clonazepam and Xanax and what is the other ones? Zoloft. All those mental pills. Look how much money those corporations bring in. Those companies bring in every fiscal quarter. It's staggering. It's like, oh my God, they make that much money. No wonder everyone has a mental ailment. No wonder everyone has a mental problem, is because of that. They're pushing it on people. They'll say, oh, hey, do you feel sad? Do you feel lonely? Do you feel depressed? Well, sometimes, you fuckhead, that's a normal human fucking emotion. That shit happens, man. You're supposed to feel all kinds of shit. Oh, we got a pill for that. Why don't you just be a fucking smiling zombie wandering through your day with no concerns or cares? There, isn't that better? Isn't that better? Yeah. The funny thing is, they want you to think you have an ailment so they can sell you the cure. The same company telling you you're sick has the cure for sale. If people would really stop, slow down, and look at it, they would see that shit. They really would. But that's pretty much the long and skinny of, the beginning of pharmaceutical influence over our world. And honestly, back in the day, I used to think the government was the big bad guy, which, don't get me wrong, they do a lot of dumb shit. But if you really look at it, it's the influencers, the corporate moguls, the companies, the corporations that are really running the show. They will donate a large sum of money to campaigns and take care of said president if he signs in bills. Says, hey, everyone is now mandatory ordered, you got to take these pills now. Don't think that couldn't happen. I mean, look at it. They tried making us all wear a fucking face diaper. They tried making us all take a fucking jab. It's not far off from reality. It's not that it can't happen. It's just that it hasn't happened yet. It just hasn't happened yet. They haven't got to that point yet where they're like, when we do this, there's going to be a lot of pushback, because, there'll be a lot of people say, no, fuck you. Weapon of my body, my choice. I can decide what I put in there. But soon, they're going to be happy when they take that away, too. And that's, again, why the big push for all of these ailments that people supposedly have. Yet they still haven't fixed cancer. They still haven't fixed laborers' backs. They still haven't fixed arthritis. They haven't even fixed a common fucking cold. But they got all these wonder drugs for all these other things. A galaxy full of uppers, downers, screamers, laughers, all waiting for you. All happy, colorful little pills. Ever wonder that? Why most pills are like multicolored? pretty colors, pink and blue, yellow, orange. Some are even purple. Crazy, isn't it? Crazy. You know, it's almost like they want you to think it's candy. It's a good time. Take one of these, you'll feel better. But that's pretty much it right there in a nutshell. What I wanted to bring to you guys' attention, just some food for thought, something to think about while you guys are, you know, doing your daily. Today, thankfully, day off. Work hurts, as we all know. And I really want you all to have a very good day, very thoughtful day in whatever you're doing. But definitely, if you want an interesting story, look up that Finnish ski patrol and methamphetamines. It's wild. You won't believe it. It's like, oh my God. I was blown away. I was really blown away. I love historic things like that. It was during the World War II situation with Russia, Germany, and I guess Finland was kind of caught in the middle. You know, they wouldn't allow Germany to occupy their country, but they kind of somewhat rubbed shoulders a little bit to get benefits, I guess. But you'll check it out. You'll see. It lays it all down. I believe it's a channel called Dark Docs, documentaries. It's very interesting. It's very crazy. This dude even hits a landmine and lives. It's fucking crazy. But anyway, that's enough for me, guys. I just wanted to drop a video, let you know I'm all still here and I'm still making videos for you. Next topic, I'm not sure yet. You know, I'll come up with something and I'll try to make it as entertaining as possible, and I'll do research to make sure it's correct. Any thoughts below? Drop them. Any knowledge you want to drop, I'm always looking to learn. And again, you guys have a really great day. Thanks for watching. See you guys on the next one, man. Have a good day.